Alright kids, gather around for an amazing story. Today I'm going to tell you about a brave young boy named David and his incredible encounter with a giant named Goliath. This story is not just about bravery, but also about faith, courage, and the power of believing in yourself. This is the tale of a little boy named David, who faced a giant named Goliath. David was just a shepherd boy, taking care of his father's sheep. He was the youngest of his brothers and often overlooked. But David had a heart full of faith and courage. One day a terrible giant named Goliath challenged the armies of Israel. He was a fearsome warrior, towering over everyone, and he struck fear into the hearts of all who saw him. But David, strong and brave, faced this giant with no cave to hide in. With his sling he took a stand, knowing that God was holding his hand. David believed that with God's help, he could overcome any obstacle, no matter how big or scary it seemed. He had no armor, no sword, just his faith and a simple sling. Now Goliath was huge. He was over 9 feet tall, covered in heavy armor, and carried a massive spear. He laughed, so tall and wide. Goliath mocked David, calling him a mere boy and laughing at the idea that someone so small could defeat him. But David was not afraid. He knew that God was with him. But David, our little hero, knew that God's inside. He had a heart full of courage and faith. He said to Goliath, "You come against me with sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty." With a heart full of courage he said, "One small stone is all I need." David picked up 5 smooth stones from a stream and put them in his shepherd's bag. He took one stone, placed it in his sling, and prepared to face the giant. "God will help me to succeed." David trusted that God would guide his hand and give him the strength he needed. He knew that with faith, even the smallest person could achieve great things. David took his sling, whirled it around, and let the stone fly fast. The stone flew through the air with incredible speed and accuracy. The stone flew through the air and hit Goliath right on the forehead. It struck with such force that the giant fell to the ground. The giant fell with a mighty thud. The entire army of Israel was amazed. They couldn't believe that a young boy had defeated the fearsome Goliath. God's great power did prevail. David's victory showed everyone that with faith and courage, even the impossible can become possible. Even though David was small, he was strong. His strength came from his faith and his belief that God was with him. With God's help, he knew he couldn't go wrong. David's story teaches us that no matter how small or insignificant we may feel, we can achieve great things with faith and courage. So kids, whenever you feel scared or small, just think of David. Remember that you have the strength and courage within you to face any challenge. Be courageous, kind, and brave. Just like David, you can overcome any obstacle with faith and determination. Trust in God to light your way and face your giants every day. No matter how big or scary they may seem, you have the power to overcome them. Remember, no giant is too big when you have faith. With faith, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Until next time, stay brave and believe in yourselves. Always remember the story of David and Goliath and let it inspire you to be courageous and strong in everything you do.